Hello, and welcome to another Ring Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the SAS Jeep, available to the SAS Brigade. So, in 1941, during the North Africa campaign, there was the Long Range Desert Group, whose whole goal was to get behind German lines and try to cause havoc. One of their favourite tools for causing havoc behind enemy lines was the American Lend-Lease Jeep. They would strip it down to its bare essentials, stick a bunch of machine guns and ammunition on it, including Vickers, Ks, and Browning machine guns, and they'd also paint them pink. The reason being is pink is surprisingly good camouflage when you're in a desert. Seems a bit silly, but it works. And one of their favourite targets was German airfields. They would drive up to the German airfield in the middle of the desert, shoot as many planes as they can, and then get out of there before the Germans could respond. And they did many of these raids during the North Africa campaign. These would also be used during the Normandy landings. SAS troops, as well as SAS Jeeps, were dropped behind enemy lines. If you ever played Call of Duty 3, that's not really that far-fetched. Parachuting in a Jeep or a bunch of machine guns, and driving around the German rear and try to cause as much havoc as you can. Because, well, in-game, the SAS Jeep is a B-phase support vehicle available exclusively for the SAS Brigade, and it has, well, two sets of weapons. So you got two forward-facing Vickers Ks and two rearward-facing Vickers Ks. They do 12 HE damage. You got 2,000 rounds for each of the guns and 600 meter range. They shoot pretty fast, they're fairly accurate. It's for bloody machine guns in a Jeep. You have an awful lot of DACA. Pop down to Miss Colonia stats, no armor whatsoever. You have medium stealth, a speed of 28 km off-road and 105 km on the road, and low optics capability. In battle, the SAS Jeep is, well, it's a Jeep, meaning that pretty much everything in game can kill you. Armor penetration, high explosives, or heck, even nasty insults. The Jeep cannot stomach a lot of firepower coming its way. It's fast and nimble, well, on the road it is, which is rather nice. But if you do run into pretty much any enemy that has some armor and any sort of weapon that can hit you, you're not going to have a good time with the SAS Jeep. But even though it is very glassy, it does have four rather nice bonuses, and that's its 4 machine guns, as it does a lot of damage. It's ridiculous how much damage this thing can do. With 12 HE on each machine gun, or each twin machine guns, you can really put a lot of bullets into infantry targets and other soft targets as well, easy peasy. And even though there are rear-mounted machine guns, as you may notice, they do actually shoot forward. It looks a little bit stupid animation-wise, as the guy still looks backwards and shooting the guns through his body, but you get 24 HE damage on a single target. That's pretty bloody good. And compared to the AB Vickers Jeep, it's really quite silly how that is 25 points, 2-star veterancy, and only has 1 machine gun, and it's only a more regular Vickers gun. The SAS Jeep completely blows it out of the water, I guess you could say. It's a bit of DLC power creep. But, yeah, it's the SAS Jeep. It's fast, you get a decent amount of them in the SAS division, and considering that you don't really have that many worthwhile support units to take in the SAS division, this isn't really a bad thing. They get them in B phase, you get a decent amount, 2-star veterancy makes them really deadly. Just try to use them in areas where they're not going to get shot at by vehicles. And that's really it with the SAS Jeep. They're going to die eventually. They always bloody die. But if you can kill 1 Panzer Grenadier squad with them, you've already paid yourself off. And well, I'm going to leave it off at that. It has been another Ring Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.